So, okay, hello. My name is Wendy Lloyd.
And I'm Marlene Perez. Today I will be cross-examining Wendy on her affirmative. So the first question would be, how abundant is helium-3 on the moon, or do we have an estimate of how much there is or will be for us?
Well, actually, an article I've read on space, I'm reading on mining the moon from PMwebsite.com states that there's actually less of abundance of helium-3 and a more abundant helium-4 on the moon, which is another isotope of this particular isotope. Both types of helium are transformed and they travel to the Earth as part of the solar wind. However, because the Earth blocks the solar wind, the moon, on the other hand, does not block it, so it can harness this resource to be used for future fuels and make us less reliant on the fossil fuels we're currently using and depleting the Earth of.
Okay. Also, you were stating about these private companies. If there's only private companies mining the moon, would that economically really benefit us, or would that just be an elite few?
Well, of course, it's going to benefit the companies that do it, but also this could also provide opportunities for jobs for people with the experience, and scientists employ more people to go onto the moon and mine these materials, and perhaps create eventually a space station on the moon where people could live or visit or work. So it could create job opportunities for people in this field who have been trying to get to the moon for all these years, and potentially open up options for maybe power plants that would eventually be able to be used between the moon and the Earth.
That would be really good. Would you think we would eventually deprive all the resources from the moon if we continue with this development?
You would think so, because of what happens here on Earth. A lot of the same where our resources are being depleted, but it seems like since the moon is uninhabited, nobody's really gone up there to take any samples or any energy or any of the minerals there. So if done in moderation, we would not deplete the moon's supplies. And I understand because it's out there in space, I believe a lot of the stuff rejuvenates because of the fact that there's nothing blocking the atmosphere. Like here on Earth, we have stuff blocking our atmosphere.
Okay. Last question would be, if we did mine the moon, do you think the property should be able to be claimed, or would it be whoever gets there?
Well, in most cases, whoever gets there first is usually the best. But I think it could be claimed by many. I think anybody who's involved, everyone should get credit and get a piece of the action, so to speak, and take claim for it. So more than one company is responsible, and especially if they all have different resources. And that's why I feel we should continue to develop the surface of the moon going forward with the U.S. federal government.
Okay. Thank you very much. That was our cross-examination, guys.